everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be dyeing my hair yet again. As you remember, I just very recently colored it pink, but I've had that color way too long and I'm not a very pinky person, so honestly it was getting pretty nauseating for me to have that much pink on me. So I am actually naturally strawberry blonde and I miss that color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using the Redken Shimmer 1. It's in 4RC Red Copper. And I'm going to give that a shot. And in case that doesn't work out, I went ahead and got Clairol 30R Cherry Cream Rich Dark Auburn, which I've had auburn before and it's one of my favorite colors, but I'm trying to get closer to my natural color again. And as you can see here, my roots are still pretty red and I actually have some new growth going on, so I'm pretty excited about that. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some coconut oil in my hair because I use the baking soda method to take the color out of my hair, which unfortunately dries your hair out quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and put the coconut oil on my hair. That way it's kind of like a protective barrier so my hair doesn't get as damaged. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and I'll be right back to show you the mixture. Okay, as you can see, I got my hair pretty drenched in coconut oil because it is terribly dry, and I basically had to like grip the brush to my hair, so that's not fun. What I was going to use is this here. It is the Clear 20 volume developer. I got that for $9 at Sally's. But I remembered that I had some cream developer, which is the 25 volume. So I will be using that because I just need something thicker that's not just going to run out faster. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this into my handy dandy mixing bowl. If you watch my videos, you know this is what I use. So I'm going to go ahead and get that mixed up and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and mix it, hopefully without getting it everywhere. Which, like in the last video, I did go ahead and put something under me because I am terrible about just getting hair dye kind of everywhere. Which, of course, I expect hair dye to get in the tub, but what's weird is the semi-permanent was actually harder to get off the countertop and the tub than permanent color, which you wouldn't think it's that way, but I cannot get that stuff to come off everywhere for anything. Like, I've tried so many different concoctions and cleaners, so if y'all know any little mixes or concoctions or cleaners or whatever to help get hair dye off wherever you happen to get it, please comment down in the comment section below. That way I can kind of get this off the tub because it does not want to come up. Okay, and apparently I forgot my gloves, so I need to go grab those, and then we'll get to getting this hair dye on. Alright, I got my gloves, and I love these kind because I don't know, yep, you can see. They are textured. These are actually the work latex gloves that you can get at Walmart in the automotive section because I really have trouble with gloves ripping or tearing because I actually have pretty big hands for a female. So thank you to my hubby for getting these, and he told me use these because he's tired of seeing my hands all kind of spunky colors. So I'm not going to use a brush today. I'm not feeling it. I'm lazy. And holy jeez Louise, look how dark that got. Now this is supposed to be like a copper color, but I kind of have a feeling it's not going to go according to plan, which is nothing new for me when it comes to hair dye, because I have been dyeing my hair. Let's see, the first time I was allowed to dye my hair, I believe I was 13 or 14. I remember it was my freshman year of high school. And like I said, I am naturally strawberry blonde. And I went like a auburn color. It was actually called Cinnaberry, and it was by Clairol, I believe. But I don't think they make that color anymore, because I haven't been able to find it. Maybe they changed the name of it. I'm not 100% sure. But that was always mine and my mom's go-to hair dye color, which I've been bugging her to let me color her hair, and she's just not budging. Maybe she will, because she's finally getting around to doing things I never thought that she would. And that thing would be getting a tattoo, because my dad's nickname is Rhino, and when he found out about my first tattoo, he kind of flipped out on me a little bit, but not bad. I mean, he was upset because I got it while living in his house, and he didn't know I was getting it. Excuse me. But I was 18, so he didn't really have any say in that. And there was a really, really important meaning behind my tattoo, but I don't want to get into that. But when he found out about it, he's like, oh, well, I would only get a Rhino, which was his nickname, and he had a business which was called Rhino the Handyman, and he had his own little trademark Rhino on a card. Sorry, my husband's phone. Anyhow, and he said, oh, I'd only get this. It has to be this specific design. It has to be the size that it is on the card. So me, I pull out the business card for the tattoo parlor I went to. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to pay the deposit, but you actually have to go through with it, which he did. And we went and got matching tattoos. And of course, I was afraid he was going to wuss out or back out on me. And I made him get his tattoo first. That way I knew he couldn't change his mind. And this does not look like it's going to be copper at all. Kind of nervous, which I was wanting pretty much any hair color except for what I had. Wow, how did I get dye right there? I don't know. I'm special, y'all. But he did. He got the tattoo. I got the matching one. My husband has a Rhino tattoo. My brother's wanting his. And my mom, like I said, she's finally doing things she says she wanted. She is getting a tattoo. Well, she's actually getting two of them. She's getting a small Rhino. And then she's getting a cancer survivor ribbon. And they're both going to be like on her wrist or around that area. That way it can be seen. And she actually went this weekend and picked out the color for the tattoo. So just that alone, big step. I'm really, really proud of my mama. Because everyone explains a tattoo as a bee sting. She's like, I don't like being stung by bees. I'm like, Mama, I promise you it's not that bad. Especially she's wanting it like right in here. And I just got the dye on me. And I'm like, that spot is like the easiest, like, that's everyone's beginner spot for tattoos. So we convinced her to get it, and I'm getting dye all over me. Oh well. But we convinced her to get it, and I'm pretty excited, and I'm really proud of her. And she should be getting it this upcoming weekend, possibly, I believe. But I'm checking in the mirror, sorry y'all. I believe I have my head saturated, and I'm just going to go ahead and brush it through. Some people say don't do this, but oh well, I want to make sure I got everywhere. I don't know if y'all can hear the brush like pulling through my hair, but my hair, like I said, is pretty dry. And after this, I am going to do a moisturizing treatment on it. So I will be treating my hair with some Love, which it'll need. Okay, well, I got, okay, it came off. Got some dye on my wrist. I got that off. And on, that just looks nasty. On the box, it says that it'll take 20 minutes, so 25 after is when I'll be pulling this. Let's see. Yeah, 2:25, sorry. But today is November 1st, so I know I'm late, but happy belated Halloween. I hope everyone had a good time. I know I did. And so did my kids. I actually did not dress up as Starfire. I was a bounty hunter. And so was my son. And like I said in my last video, my daughter was Elsa. And then I had a little rhino. Like I just said, my bounty hunter. And I had a Spider-Man. But I got some time to talk. Another reason that I'm deciding to change my hair color is everyone just kind of looks at me weird when I have unnatural hair colors when I tell them I have 4 kids. And I'm just tired of those like really judgmental looks. But people's going to judge and haters going to hate. So I'm not really doing it for anyone but myself. And like I said, trying to get closer to my natural hair color. And I'm sorry, I'm really just kind of and tongue-tied today. I guess like my speech is not working with me. But anyway, today is November 1st, and in 21 days my oldest baby will be turning 7. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. I feel so old. And in exactly 1 month, I will be turning 27. So it's pretty exciting, and I can't wait for his birthday. And I feel older every year he has his birthday because he's not far off. His birthday is 9 days before mine. So I say he was my birthday present from me to me. But I'm thinking about throwing some of this little bit of dye that's left on my eyebrows, because as you can see, they are non-existent to start with. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will see y'all in about 23 minutes. Okay, so this is the result. It's not copper, but it's different. So I want to say thank you for hanging out with me and listening to me run my mouth. So make sure you subscribe, like, and hit your bell icon so you don't miss a single video. Thanks everyone. Bye.